When's lunch? When's lunch? When's lunch? Oh no.
Welcome back to another episode of When's Lunch. My name is Spencer.
I am Matheson.
And it's hot as hell, brother.
Dude, it is over 110 degrees, but when the people demand the most popular podcast on the balcony, you got to do it.
When you got the coolest balcony in the game, the heat, it keeps you cool, and it's the coolest thing in town.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying.
We got a nice cold beverage here.
We do.
An MGM.
Yeah.
This is great.
You know, the sad thing is this isn't a cold beverage. We're still drinking hot coffee.
I know. I wanted to lie to the people and make them think that we were less insane.
I have a Denver mug, and we have the hot coffee because we're staying on brand.
There it is.
And there's only one thing that's important to us at When's Lunch, and it's staying on brand.
Yes. Very true. Very true.
Happy to be here with you, even in this 110 degree weather.
No, I'm glad we're doing it.
It's a heat wave.
A little warm, but we've been through worse.
We're fucking sending it.
Yeah.
We are sending it right now. We were setting up for this podcast, and we thought, what if we don't? What if we just
what
don't?
If we just don't?
Because it's the heat that the way that I like to describe it is when you. I'm trying to think of the correct way to word this, but so you know what 30 degrees feels like.
Yeah.
You also know what 55 degrees feel like.
Correct.
So it's a lot different.
Yes.
Now, 90's hot as hell.
Yeah.
110? Like, think about that difference between 30 and 55, and then think about, that's how much hotter it is. It feels like my skin is burning.
It literally hurts my skin.
It hurts my skin, too.
It also, we were just talking about this, we were setting up, and, one of the cables got caught on the mic stand, and we both immediately got upset because...
Well, yeah.
The heat just makes you that much more irritated.
Everything, someone, says something a little bit off, and you just get mad at them.
Yeah. You're
just mad and hot. Hot and mad.
How do you feel that you're a 28-year-old male now?
Yeah, I feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feel any different?
No.
You feel happy to not be in the 27 club?
I guess.
If it was going to happen, you would.
Yeah.
You want to be in the cool kids club.
I don't know, man. I love birthdays, but I'm always going to be like a 12-year-old kid.
Yeah.
I like to play games and joke around all the time.
We're going to play some games tonight.
We are going to play some games.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to play some drinking games, huh?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Is it going to be...
I'm going to have to...
When's Lunch beer pong team tonight?
I think it's going to have to be. Yeah, I think it really has to be. I think that we can't let our friend Caden get in the way.
Yeah. He talks a lot of shit, too.
He does. You know what? This is the thing that Caden does, okay? Caden comes out to Los Angeles and gets mad at the LA beer pong rules. He's like, well, we don't do it like that in Ohio. And I'm like, guess what, dude? Did you look around? This isn't there. I'm just kidding. I love Caden.
No, but there is...
No, but he does do that.
He's just a very competitive person, I think. So.
Yeah, he is. He gets super mad at the rules.
But he's going down.
He is going to go down tonight.
Oh, shit.
When's Lunch is the number one podcast, the number one beer pong team, the number one everything.
We should get together a podcast beer pong tournament at some point.
You see that? I'm sweating.
That's a lot of sweat.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take another shower. It's going to be a third shower of the day.
I like showering.
No, I do too, but I'm going to take a third shower, and then before bed, I'm going to take a fourth shower.
I like the before bed showers. Dude,
and you put your air conditioning at 64.
Yeah, oh,
that's the shit.
Lord.
You know what else I like? I just know this from tour, but when we're cruising in the Sprinter, and the AC's at maybe 63, just freezing cold.
Yeah.
And it's maybe 2 a.m.
Yep.
And you have a white monster cracked.
Yeah.
What is that vibe? Why is the vibe of a late night, early morning monster such a thing?
I think it just kind of portrays, gets you in the mood of just you're just really in the grind.
You're really sending it.
Yeah, like if you're drinking a Monster when you really shouldn't be drinking a Monster, I think that just equals, like, I don't know, like in my brain that reminds me of like just being back in school and like drinking coffee or Monster because you literally have to like get your project done.
I don't know what that's like.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't go to college, so I think that we have been. This is a little bit of a hot take. I think that we've been branded to like that kind of vibe. Taco Bell culture.
What do you mean?
The Taco Bell culture is the late night gamer.
Oh yeah.
The skinny kid who never gets fat and eats Taco Bell every day. Drinks Mountain Dew, drinks Monster Energy.
Code Red, dude.
Code Red, like the Code Red culture, like that. Like, I mean, they really nailed that brand, like for their audience. But I think that like I think you're right. I think it feels wrong to drink Monster at 2 a.m.
Yeah,
and that's probably why we like it so much.
And you just I think you just feel like you're really in because you're doing it the super late at night, or you can be our good friend Andrew Willard and drink a bunch of Monsters and then go to bed, which is
put C4 in your Monster.
Put C4 in your Monster and then immediately take a nap.
God,
which I respect.
Thank God his heart is still working.
Taco Bell was my my greatest eating feat. I don't know if I've talked about it on this podcast before.
Go ahead.
I was in high school, got off work. There was a Taco Bell right across from where I worked. My friend and I thought it would be hilarious. Back then, on Sundays, it was buy one get one free tacos, and tacos were only $1, so it's 50-cent tacos essentially. But we bought 50 tacos total. And just split them up 25 and 25, which is a lot. And then we didn't hang out and eat them together. We went to our separate houses, and I ate 23 of them. I couldn't make it the whole way.
Really?
Yeah, it was actually really sad. I couldn't make it.
God, dude, I've actually missed your long-winded stories, and I'm glad it was back.
That wasn't that long.
But I'm super glad. Like, I'm glad that happened just now. It made me feel nostalgic.
Oh, yeah.
It did.
Because
it could have just been, I ate 23 tacos one time. It was crazy.
I feel like you know how I felt when that was happening, though. Like, when you're just a young kid and you like get off doing something or whatever.
Get off.
And I get done doing something. I got off work or whatever, and then you just get home. You have a bunch of food. It's like 11 o'clock. You freaking turn on.
I love it.
Like a movie or like Sports Center or something like that. And then you just eat, like mindlessly eating. That's what was happening. So I got to like 17, and I didn't really realize that I was at 17. And then I was like, well, I'm only 8 away. Like I gotta try.
So then you only got to 23, and then you were sick.
Yeah, 23 was like I literally like mentally couldn't force myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Any food into my.
That's
body.
fair.
It was pretty great.
I don't know how you could be an anti-masker. Like I hate masks.
Yeah.
I fucking hate them. They're horrible.
Yeah.
But I wear them. I do it.
Yeah, I mean we're in the same boat.
I don't wear a mask around you or any of my close friends that I've been around.
Yeah, we've been around a bunch, but when we go in public, like go to wherever stores or go grab dinner or whatever,
wear it. It's not going to be a forever thing. We wear it for now. And
what's the respectful and responsible thing to do? And
right, whether you believe it or not, it's the respectful thing to do.
It's like well, never mind. It's maybe more of a hot take, but I was going to say it's maybe comparable to like just fucking like wearing pants.
How's that? That's not a hot take at all.
Like, great. Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's literally like this. It's like a Ralph's grocery store says, "Hey, sir, you need to wear a mask when I come in here." Yeah. And you've seen the videos of them freaking out and getting pissed and yelling. What if it was like, and this is essentially the same thing. "Hey, sir, you need to wear shoes and socks into here. You can't walk barefoot into here." Yeah. Like,
I agree.
We know people. I know someone who's an anti-masker that would be like, "Yeah, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I don't have fucking shoes and socks on."
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's just society has just created. I mean, everyone's just so on edge and upset and sad because of the world. So it's just easier to get upset about those kind of things. Like everyone thinks that their freedoms are getting taken away. Yeah. And like we're not taking away freedoms. We're trying to end a pandemic.
I am feeling more hopeful about the world though.
Really?
Yeah, I am.
Why?
I feel like we're just headed in a better direction. I feel like everybody is kind of like understanding how to do things, and I mean, it's dope because like a lot of like the film industry is really starting to become full swing, and you know, a bunch of like movies and TV shows are back in action. Yeah, I
happy
leave
to
to go
see-
shoot something soon,
I know. Yeah.
and I'll be and it just everything is like moving, and it makes me happy because I remember there was a time where everything was shut down, everything, and then it was like we just had to learn how to do it, and I feel like we know, and then before we know it, the election's going to happen, and then she'll be gone.
I mean, that's not out of the question, unfortunately. No, yeah, I mean, things are starting to move in a. I don't want to say get back to normal because that's not really what I mean, but like, yeah, it's like this stuff is starting to kind of start back up. Like,
Yeah.
I think, like shows are going to be back soon. It might not be the amount of people we want or the exact vibe, but I think it's getting closer. What do you think? Do you not agree?
I don't really know, man.
Yeah.
It makes me like fucked up to think about because I always think it's going to be way sooner than everybody else.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
I would say that the thing I like am really interested in is the election and the overall like fall winter time. I just think that like
Yeah.
it's almost like I don't know how to describe it. I just think that like if anything's going to happen, it's going to happen in the winter, and then like
What do you mean by something like? What do you think's going to happen?
if there was like another wave,
Oh, yeah.
But we don't know about it too much, so we don't know if it will or it won't.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's impossible to know, unfortunately, and that's why I like that. Like people, like you said, the movie industry is trying to just see what they can make happen.
Dude, because you have to.
Because you have to. 'Cause
You
there's
have
literally-
to, or you just stay. I mean, there's people from this that are going to stay inside their houses for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Like people that are like 35 years old are like, well, that like not safe. And I don't know how many, but I think people are going to stay inside for the rest of their life, and I'm just not willing to live that way.
I totally agree. I think.
Well, I think what's going to happen, dude, is like I've said it on here before, but you're gonna learn, and you're gonna live with what we have, or you're gonna fucking die. Like, and die, I mean like you're gonna like stay inside all day.
Right. It is crazy. I mean, there's people that I know that like literally just they haven't hugged anybody, they haven't seen anybody, like and I get it. Like that's I mean, I don't know if I get it, honestly. Like they're trying to be safe, but like it's
I get it right now. I get it right now.
I got it at the beginning. Like now
No, I get it right now. I would disagree if you said you don't get it at all. You could, I mean, I get if you want to stay inside for the rest of your life. I'm just not going to do that. Like, that's just not the way that I'm going to live. If you want to fucking stay inside for the rest of your life,
yeah, sure.
Have a weird life. Have a great weird life.
Yeah.
But I think at this point, I don't think you should be forced to see people.
No, I don't think so at all.
It's kind of weird if you don't want to see people.
That's more of what I meant. I just found it very surprising that people just still are like, they just don't think that human interaction is worth it. And that is pretty
scary,
surprising to me. And
human interaction is absolutely my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, we love being around people and talking to people and enjoying what life has to offer. And it just seems weird that you would not. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's just weird.
It is weird, dude. One thing I want to do is go to New York City for a month.
You could. We could. You could.
Yeah, I think I really want to. I want to go during Christmas too, so it's like all like jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
See the tree.
See the tree if it's fucking there. COVID tree.
Christmas is canceled. I hope Christmas isn't canceled.
Dude, you know what the sad thing is like that might be a hashtag this year.
Cancel Christmas or something like that.
Something like that, dude. Yeah. I mean, everything is fucked.
Halloween's pretty much canceled, I would imagine.
Is it?
I mean, I don't think people are going to trick or treat. I don't know how you could.
Oh, I mean like cancel the meaning of Christmas. Like.
Oh, no. I don't know.
I think everything has a cancelability. Literally everything does.
Yeah, that's probably true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I hope it doesn't get canceled.
That's not probably true. That is 100% true, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
Someone's going to get mad about freaking Christmas. And it's just... I mean, that's already kind of happened a little bit. Like,
yeah.
People get super offended if you say Merry Christmas, Even if they aren't a different religion or believe something like, well, you should say Happy Holidays. I get it, but it's just, I don't understand why you get so upset about it. Like, we're all just trying to enjoy the holidays.
I don't know why everybody gets so upset about everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree. Let's all just be happy and nice to each other.
Like, once again, I'm going to bring back my statement, my ideas from the previous podcast when I talk about there doesn't have to be such an extreme left and right. There doesn't have to be such an extreme end to end. There can be some sort of medium in the middle, and I just think it's so crazy when people they can't accept at all that there could be a compromise.
Right.
Everybody, like, there's so many people that don't want to be wrong so bad that they will fucking go to the grave with that truth.
Because no one's willing to listen to other sides.
Yeah.
People's thoughts.
Yeah,
anything like
nothing.
that.
It's
Well, and I feel like
It's
everyone's
toxic.
like, yeah, and everyone's like resting emotion right now, which is tough because the world is crazy. But I feel like everyone's resting emotion is already like irritable.
oh,
you know?
dude, people are
And
fucking
so
mad.
It's just
Like, I was driving the other day on the highway, and everybody was just honking and pissed and like
Yeah.
scowling, and I'm like, what's the point of living, dude?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Why you here?
And it's hard. I mean,
Stay at home.
we've obviously
Take a bath.
I mean, we have our bad days, you know, and like life is weird. We, you know, as we've talked about before, we have
Yeah, but on your bad days, you stay home
yeah.
and you take a bath. And you lay out on your lawn naked.
I have a stand-up shower. Baths are hard, but you know,
Oh, you don't have like a little bath attachment. Hey, you just have a shower.
which I barely fit in.
Yeah, it's a small shower.
You wouldn't. I don't think. I seriously don't think you'd fit in my shower.
Is it the same shower as your roommate's?
No, mine's the smallest one.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Weird.
you know,
Kids room.
I just,
You get the kids room.
which is like I am smaller than everybody else. So I guess it worked out, but we did not pick the rooms based off of shower size. Also, my shower like.
Also, who you voting for? I'm kidding.
I mean, we can do this.
No, I'm kidding.
My shower,
Brother.
it's like a sliding shower door, and it's in the corner. And the way where the door is, the shower head faces right at the door.
Yeah, I'm sure it was just horribly designed.
It's a horrible design. So I have to open the door. The door's wide open.
Start it
into the
and slam it.
bathroom, start the shower, and then panic slam it before a bunch of water just gets all over the bathroom.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
It's stupid.
Yeah. So who you voting for? I'm just kidding.
I mean, do you want to?
Who are you voting for, dude? I'm just kidding.
I am going to vote.
Don't.
Why?
I mean, if you want to say, I don't care.
No, I mean, I'm not ashamed of it. I mean, I'm going to vote for Biden.
Yeah.
And it's not my ideal choice of people.
Well, I think that's where everybody's at. Is like,
Yeah.
like that saying I keep telling you about.
Yeah.
What was it again?
You said a lot of sayings.
It was just like this like sign that said like, Biden sucks.
Please vote for
Vote
Biden.
Biden.
Biden sucks. Please vote for Biden. I mean,
It is that situation we're at, huh? It's the lesser of the two.
the optimistic part of me really hopes that this specific election and Hillary versus Trump is gonna open a lot of people's eyes to exactly what we are talking about. That there can be someone, not even someone, but we can all meet in the middle and agree on a lot of things. You know,
Or we
Like-
just don't have cartoon characters run for president anymore.
well, yes, I mean, there's that whole side of things. Let's not get freaking.
It's so crazy, dude. Like,
yeah.
even all the other like candidates on both sides, like, we took the goofiest two in the first election, in the first Trump election. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like you look at the people and then we just take the most extreme sides.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Just two criminals.
like actually, and I mean that's like the political system is so insane. Like it's just so, it's all money. It's all.
It makes me so
all that
mad,
kind of
dude.
stuff.
I just want. There just has to, like, how can we not have a medium person? How can we not have a person that just understands and listens and like does things for the actual people and not for money
Right.
and
Yeah.
not for weird power?
Yeah. I mean, and I was a Bernie fan too, but he was really far left, and like there was a lot of the stuff that I didn't love about him. You know, and I just
Well, there's actually a lot of stuff I loved about him.
yeah, me too.
The
But
thing with him was there's a lot of stuff that was like unrealistic, I think.
that's what I was gonna say. It's
Yeah,
there's
like
no,
it wasn't like you were like, no, of
Yeah.
course we all want to have a perfect utopia.
Yeah.
Like, hell yeah. But you can't just be like,
Right.
perfect utopia.
And that was what I was gonna say is about just like trying to meet in the middle with people and be realistic about things. You
Yeah.
know, like I feel like people on both sides of the coin are trying to just win every argument no matter what. And like it's okay if you're on the left or a Democrat, like there are some reasonable, intelligent, right-sided ideas, and obviously the other direction too.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to try to accept that.
Yeah.
Just like you got to win the.
The party system's broken.
Yeah.
The names are broken. Republican and Democrat don't even mean anything anymore. They were made up 250 years ago, and they don't mean the same thing they meant anymore.
Right.
So why do we even go
That's why I'm gonna vote for Vermin Supreme. I'm changing my choice.
Who's that?
You don't know about Vermin Supreme? He was an actual candidate, I think, in a couple of states in the Hillary Trump election. He was, I think, a literal homeless guy, and somehow he got on a lot of the ballots. But he wore a wizard's hat, and
Oh my God.
the only thing that he ran on was that he said, "If I win, everyone in America will get a free horse." And some interviewer asked him, they're like, "Hey, you're running on this platform, how do you expect to pay for a horse for every person?" And he said, "Did you not hear what I said? Everyone gets a free horse. I don't have to pay for it."
Vermin Supreme, baby.
Vermin Supreme. 2024, maybe. I don't think he's running this year.
This is definitely his fake name. It's a fake name.
Absolutely.
Supreme.
He did wear a wizard's hat, so who knows? But
Like Washington Wizards?
no, like a
Harry
sorting
Potter hat.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was picturing him in a flat bill.
No, like an actual
NBA hat.
wizard's cone hat thing. It was awesome.
You heard it here. We're at When's Lunch. We support Vernon Supreme and Vernon Supreme only.
He really lost it.
I don't
Or
know.
maybe
Man.
maybe he really gets it. I don't know.
I will be gone during the election, and I'm actually happy about it.
You should be happy about it.
I'm obviously going to do my part, and I'm going to vote, but I was not looking for. I was actually going to go to Joshua Tree and turn off my phone for a couple days, and not know, and come back and be surprised. But I'll be in a different country.
I'm actually really worried about the post-election.
That's why I'm
days.
glad I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter who wins, it's going to be actual chaos. I really think so. And
Do you think so?
I think there's going to be riots. Yeah.
I think riots. I guess so, both ways. Yeah.
I think both ways.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be riots. I think there's going to be happy riots if Trump wins. People are going to go out there and start fucking burning things because they were happy that their egomaniac won. And,
Right. That's true. Happy riots are going to be sad riots. Are going to be bad riots.
It's going to be a lot to take in.
It's
Plus,
gonna be a
Trump has
lot,
already
man.
said that he's going to contest the outcome if he loses. He's literally already said that. If I lose, I'm going to argue.
I don't even disagree with the contesting it, but why tweet that?
Yeah.
Or why publicly claim that?
Yeah.
I'm sure every election in the history has been contested a bunch of times because that's just what you do.
Which maybe it should be because it's
But,
crazy.
To say
situation.
it the way that he says things is
He's literally just saying I'm going to be a sore loser. It's essentially it's what he's saying.
just don't say it.
Yeah, just don't. I
I know.
there's a lot of things that he should have said. That's on the milder side of things.
I know.
He shouldn't have said.
Oh man, what a Wins Lunch political episode.
Yeah,
We're just checking in. We're just.
every time. Sometimes you got to do it, but
I know this is gonna be our lowest listen episode,
or it might be the highest.
might be the highest actually,
You never know.
because fucking Vernon Supreme is gonna tweet this out.
Vermin,
Vermin.
yeah, animals, like Vermin Supreme.
Oh, this guy's crazy.
It was pretty rough, but we'll see. I don't know, man. I'm honestly, like I said, I'm actually pretty nervous about it. But
Dude, I'm very excited to be gone during it. Do you know I'm gonna be flying first class?
are you really?
Oh, yeah, dude, come on. Do you think I've ever flown anything but first class?
Now you can tell all your old high school friends that you don't fly commercial anymore.
For this flight, I don't fly coach anymore.
Honestly, I mean, if
Have
there was
you
ever a flight to be in first class, this
Have
is
you
the-
gone full on first class to where you have the chair that goes all the way flat and you have the bed and you have
No.
your own pod?
I've done
Business?
I thought it was first class, but I didn't lay down or anything like that.
That ain't first class, brother.
It was also only a 2-hour flight, so maybe they just don't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Those are they're bigger seats and they
Yeah.
have No, I'm talking bed time.
That's awesome.
It's so tight, dude, because you have your own I did it for the UK a couple times, and you have your own pod.
Yeah.
And then
So how close is the person next to you?
well, right now they're gonna have a free pod.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But there are, I think in each row there's God, I don't know. Every plane's different. But
Like normally, is there like 2 feet of space in between you and the next person?
well, there's a
Or-
wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can enclose your entire self.
I actually didn't know that. That's cool.
You could do all kinds of stuff in there without anybody knowing. Yeah, there's a TV, and then you can lay flat. You can put your chair down all the way, and you can like actually go to bed. And
They have blankets for you and stuff too.
blankets,
Pillow?
slippers, pajamas.
Slippers?
Yeah,
Holy.
pajamas. They have you have like, depending on how long your flight is, you have a few meals and endless snacks, endless drinks, endless alcohol. Everything's free. And then if you go to like the bathroom, there's like a little galley area, and there's always a snack plate out there with like all kinds of shit on it. And I just go there and get like little like bruschetta
That
crisps.
sounds great.
Dude, it's literally so fun that every time I would land in the UK, you know how you're just like, fuck, I can't wait to get off this flight.
Yeah.
I would be upset that the flight was ending. Dead serious.
I believe you.
The first time I ever flew first class, it was free champagne. And I was just like,
Did you do it?
sounds good. Dude, I drank a whole bottle of champagne.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess on those flights you might as well just get obliterated and then sleep. Like,
Yeah, I watched Atlanta with Childish Gambino.
Nice.
Great show if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And I just drank a bunch of champagne, whole bottles worth. James bottles worth. And got
private eye.
I was just like walking around. I started having conversations with the stewardess just about life.
Aren't there like some first class situations that have like literal showers and stuff too?
Yes, there are.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah. Those are like on the like, so they have like there's so many levels, but they have like a room suites level, and you actually have like a room that you step into, and then you have a pod inside the room, and in the room you have like a lazy boy, a shower, and then a bed and like a closet. It's like an
How much
apartment.
do you think that would cost? In all seriousness,
I mean, they cost like 12 grand, 15 grand.
like one way.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Do you know who Casey Neistat is?
Yeah.
He does like a bunch of the flight review videos.
Oh, I've never watched it, but I saw that. Like, it popped
Yeah,
up.
he gets on flights to like Hong Kong and Dubai and all these like really far places, and he gets all these crazy like apartment suite tickets. And it's really cool to see those kind of, because I've never been in like an apartment
Right.
in the sky before.
Yeah, it's literally
It
a
is.
flying house.
It's like a New York size apartment. It's really nuts.
so wild.
But I'm cool with just the first class, man. I like to like
Oh, yeah.
still feel like I'm like traveling.
I'm cool if I'm not in the middle seat.
I know. And I also did a lot of overseas flights in coach too.
Yeah.
And
That's gotta be a nightmare.
a couple that were horrible, yeah. A couple that were great.
Is like 10, 12 hours, or is it less?
Yeah, it's about 12 I think. But it goes really fast.
Really?
Yeah, it's really nuts. Once you're like
Maybe you just kind of zone out after a bit. And you just,
once you get to about 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, the shit starts just
everything's just
blowing
running
together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
the
I can
flight
see
just
that.
like I'll land and be like, oh my god, what time is it? And you also land in this morning, and when you left it
Right,
was
yeah.
early evening,
A different day.
super trippy, different day. Like,
God.
yeah,
That's insane.
this flight I'm going on, I'm not saying to where yet, but I think I take like a 10-hour flight
hmm
and then an 11-hour flight. So I have no idea. It takes like 2 days.
First
to get
class
there.
both ways.
Oh yeah,
Or both times, yeah.
it's gonna be tight, dude. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. I'm actually really excited for it.
Yeah, you should be. That's fucking sweet.
I
just reminded me, this is kind of unrelated, but I looked up, or I saw this article the other day. This guy is getting ready to swim across the Pacific Ocean.
Sounds like he's gonna die.
It said it's going to take him 8 months.
So he's gonna swim and then sleep like in a boat at
Yeah, a
night.
boat's going to like follow him, and like they're going to be filming him while he's doing it, and he's going to get in the boat and sleep. But he's going to get it.
Dude, you couldn't swim for more than like 6 hours at a time.
I don't know what he's going to do. Yeah, that's
He's gonna
got
have
to
to
be.
take breaks for sure.
I would assume so.
Oh my god, dude, I'm literally gonna throw up.
I mean, his
thinking about
caloric, he's got to be burning calories. Like, I mean, he's going to waste away. He's got to be constantly eating.
that. Didn't Ross Edgley do that?
Not across the Pacific, but he swam like a crazy amount too. I think
Across
he swam.
he swam across like the English Channel or like
yeah,
a sea
like
or
that.
something.
Yeah,
Still took him like months,
yeah,
like 2 months.
dude. That one was that guy's in both situations can be rough. He said that Ross guy said that his tongue started to disintegrate
Yeah.
because of the salt water. Can
Yeah.
you imagine? So
if you-
fucked up.
I mean, if you look at him too, like pre-race or pre-swim and then post-swim, like now, took him a couple months. Dude looked like he aged 5 to 8 years
Yeah, I believe.
because he was just like in salt and just like
This insult
brutally
alone.
swimming for 10 hours a day for 2 months straight. That's
Can you
gonna
imagine-
age you so fucking fast,
Yeah. Can you imagine that the mental battle? You don't see anything forever. Like, you're not going to see in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. You're not going to see anything literally ever.
I would just
And,
be scared to
like-
die from a killer whale.
Yeah, like that's also possible too. Who knows what's underneath you?
I
And
hate
it's
that thought. If I go in the Pacific Ocean over my knees, I start getting a little.
oh yeah,
Yeesh.
I hate creepy underwater stuff.
Yeesh.
I just thought that was insane. He's
That's
like, yeah, I'm
very
gonna go
insane.
swim for 8 months straight. So crazy.
What do you say we get out of here and get some?
Let's get out of here and drink some
It's
alcohol.
just it's crazy. It's
also a billion
7 o'clock
degrees.
and it's still fucking 100 degrees.
I bet you it's 105.
I bet you it's 101.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I think it doesn't feel quite 105, but it's still like I'm still sweating. My shirt's
108.
What's your one word of the day?
Sweat. Just-
my one word is wet. Sweat and wet.
Sweat and Wet. Our new pop duo.
I'm grateful to be here with you every time I get to do it.
Of course.
I love lunchtime. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Wins Lunch Pod. Go listen to all of our episodes. I think that you'll find something cool and different about all of them. We got some cool new guests coming up,
Some really cool stuff coming up, yeah.
and we love y'all so much. We do.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. When's lunch?
You tell us when's lunch.
Thank you, guys.
When's lunch? When's lunch? When's lunch? I don't know.